streaming. You might have all just gotten a sneak peek at my little surprise here. Here I am trying to be a professional. But welcome, Jonathan Rivera. Became a goober, joined the channel before I even went live. Thank you for that, Jonathan Rivera. The Mere Gamer, playing a little bit of Rubik's Cube, or solving some Rubik's Cube. Very nice, very nice. 16 seconds is your record. That's insane. Naga, writing in your journal. It's a good idea. I've been doing a little bit of journaling, kind of, more record keeping, ever since the start of the new year. Zero, hello. Kingslayer, let's go indeed. Ludwig, hello, every noun, every nyan. Corndog, hi. Casey, hello. I have been busy, my gosh. I have indeed. All right, you ready? Ready for the big reveal? Oh boy, something just happened. I don't know what it was. I think it was a subscription, but I don't have alerts on this, which is a bad idea. Hold on, let me go ahead and let's see, browser alerts. There. Now those will show up next time. There we have it. Rubik's Cube talk, don't want to brag, but I average around 19 seconds, Ashen. Holy schmolies, that's amazing. That's amazing. Ludwig, I know. It's bad. It is bad. Just finished watching your Blasphemous playthrough, and I have to say I'm concerned about the state of your memory. Yeah, it's pretty rotten. Your personal best 16, you average around 20. Nice. Slade, hello. All right, ready? Ready? Big reveal, big reveal. I'm just gonna, my channel is just going to, the numbers are gonna plummet after this. Ready? Hey, it's that pale guy who's going all kinds of gray and white. It's me. Oh, this is awkward. I haven't done this in, I haven't done this in a while. And I have myself on 3. I have myself here. I have myself here and here. Too much. Yeah, Cody, I'm unsubscribing too. Deleting the channel. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to my abode. Here are some animals. Here is some nerd stuff. Here's a nerd. Here's a snake plant. This little terrarium has snails. Hi. Naga, you followed my Dark Souls 3 walkthrough to 100%. Thank you. You're so welcome. And I'm not muted. It's a good day. I'm not even muted. Thank you, Jeffrey. Glad you're loving my stuff. Wait, you don't look like David Cross. Oh. I'm getting there. I don't know what that means. Look like Jim Gaffigan's kid brother. Hot pockets. Room tour when? How about now? Look. Look. Oh, controller broken. Look, I don't even know which way I'm pointing. Look at all of these unopened Dark Souls board game and Bloodborne miniatures that I have to paint. You're made of meat, not voice. Shook. You follow my Surge playthrough? Awesome. Hope you enjoyed. Love the Surge. Oh, Dan, is that not the cool? Right, let me get it. Let me get it. This is probably the coolest Lego they've ever made. If you like Horizon Zero Dawn, I mean, it is just the coolest. As soon as I saw this announced, I had to. I was out of Legos for a long time. And now that I'm just a grown-up kid, I needed it. It's amazing. Oh, and so Moshi and I built that together, and let me tell you, it's not just a cool looking set, it's a lot of fun to build. Oh, that's true. So we went to the Lego store the day that it came out, and I didn't think it was going to be that hot of a seller, but fortunately, we have a Lego store not too far from us, and we got there, and there was one left, and we had like all the kids with us, so it was really busy, and Moshi just boom, like barrel rushed to go get it. It was pretty great. Yes, Corn Dog. Yes, I want to bring that to the channel. Absolutely. When? It looks expensive and fragile. Cat would push it over. Fortunately, only one cat comes down here, and he leaves those shelves alone somehow. If I like tall necks more, I'd have gotten it. Yeah, Code. I mean, the tall necks are probably one of the less interesting machines. But anyway, hi. It's good to see you. I guess it's good to be seen. By the way, I have to show off. All right, we're gonna get to the game eventually, probably. Check this out. I have some things to show you. See these right here? I mean, first up, this is just a little magnetic plate, but these Astro 840s were a gift from Bandai Namco for covering Elden Ring. Speaking of gifts, gotta make sure I'm pointing in the right direction. Right up here, this whole box. There. Right there. That box was full of Elden Ring goodies. I have a, hold on. I'll get this. That is a little stuffed Alexander from Bandai. What animals do I have in terrariums? Oh boy. You want to see the big boy? You want to see the big boy? In this room alone, I have dart frogs, binos geckos, mourning geckos, leopard geckos, isopods, 3 species of roaches, mealworms, fruit flies, springtails, a garter snake, a snapping turtle, 3 tarantulas, a tailless whip scorpion, and a black and white Tegu. Let me show you the big guy. Let me show you Bruce, and then I gotta put him back. He's the one you sometimes hear in the background, but I guess I can finally show you. I do have a snack. He's a bitey boy. Come here, Bruce. People want to see you. You're not being fed. You're not being fed right now. Come here. Come here. Oh, you big boy. So, this is Bruce. Bruce is a black and white Tegu. He's our big boy. He is, oh gosh, only about 1.5 years old. And he's this big. We got him, he was maybe that big with tail. He's super awesome though. He's super awesome. Look at that big tongue. Got his claw in my mouth. Yes, yeah, hold. Trash can Moshi is ours. I will give you the other tarantulas. Trash can is definitely an us thing. Dan, good question. Where are Tegu's native to? Argentina and Colombia. This particular subspecies, or I guess I should just say locale. They're not even a subspecies. This is an Argentinian Tegu. Typically the ones from Colombia are the red and whites, not the black and whites. They are also, however, unfortunately, found in Florida right now. They have been introduced and they are surviving and thriving. Hey, Nil, welcome. It's actually you, not just Blue's voice. It's surprising. Wasn't expecting that coming into... I know, I decided... Let's get a little personal, huh? Invasive. So, Florida, if you don't know, has a subtropical climate. And it also has some cooler winters, and it allows for a variety of animals to live and survive there. Burmese pythons, you have Nile monitors in some places, you have these guys, these big tegus, and the problem is, they have no natural predators there. So, they completely take over, they outcompete all the native flora and fauna, and Florida has hundreds of invasive species. A little bit of a death roll there, pal. Hundreds of invasive species that are just decimating the local populations. Tommy, yeah, so I'll talk about that in a second. Let me put Bruce back. Oh, there you go, buddy. So let's just talk about Dragon's Dogma, and maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't. I did put out a community post about it earlier today. I started a new playthrough game called Ender Lilies, Quietest of the Night. So far, it is fantastic. Really, really having fun with it. But it's not Dragon's Dogma, it's not Death's Gambit, it's not Hellblade, and it's not Bound by Flame. The community post goes into detail. The biggest thing with Dragon's Dogma, I do want to bring it back. I can't do another full playthrough because I tried. The other day, I sat down, I hit record, I recorded for 15 minutes, I hit stop, I deleted it, and I thought that was terrible. I had nothing interesting to say, there was nothing new to bring to the table. So while I'm going to bring some sort of series back, I think it's going to be a mini-series, like 3 or 4 episodes, edited, some sort of challenge. I have some ideas. One of them is a level 10 solo Bitter Black Isle challenge. That could be interesting as like a magic archer, because you need to be powerful to do that at that level. So we'll see. We'll see. Florida continues to Florida. That's true. How do you decide which reptile to get? Oh, impulse. Yeah, a lot of impulse. It's terrible. BLJ, you can run Hellblade on your 7-year-old PC. I don't know why. So, it's not so much that I can't run it. It's I record on my PC and I play on my PC, except when I'm playing on the console right now, like with Elden Ring, I'll be on the PS5. So it's pulling double duty, and to encode video with high fidelity, it takes a lot of resources. So even though I have a fairly decent build, I have a 6700 XT graphics card, and I don't remember the model of my processor, but it's a 30. Actually, I think it's a 3800X. So they're good, not top of the line, but they're good. But even trying that, so first I tried 4K, that was not happening. So I bumped it down to 1440, and that was just, I mean, it was almost as bad as 4K. So I'd probably have to reduce all the graphics so low to the point where I'm not happy with the quality. Ah, Vidu, thank you so much. Welcome. Did you see the map actually? Yeah, I did. I actually said, Matthias, in my commentary, I said that this was made for me. It's made for someone like me to know if a room is complete or not, and I appreciate that. Didn't they release an enhanced? I don't know if they did or not, Ashen. I don't know. The one thing I could do, perhaps, I don't think they never enhanced it for the PS5. They did for the Xbox Series X. I could, in theory, get it for PlayStation 4 and try to record it that way. But anyway, enough jibber jabbering. You still get to see me. Hi, everyone. Hey, everyone. It's Blue Lizard Jello. Oh, wrong controller. Too many controllers, too many wires here. You never got that relic that tells you if there's a secret. No, I didn't. Oh, speaking of Blasphemous, where are my Blasphemous fans, by the way? I know there's a few of you here. I have a bit of a dilemma. I do want to stream a New Game Plus playthrough and do the Stir of Dawn and get the true ending. I'm not going to record it. I think a stream would be more fun. But I did something stupid. No, I'll leave it there until, someone comes in and goes and tells their mother that there's a monster on TV, and then I'll turn it off and I'll cry. But I made a goof. New Game Plus goes so much faster. Yeah, it definitely does. What happened was after I finished the series, I wanted to prep for the DLC because I had a misunderstanding of what the DLC was. Also, I've never really noticed all these alcoves just full of weapons. I never stopped to notice it. That's so cool. I love that. Nice little detail. Even though they're just reused over and over. So I started the New Game Plus. I ascended. I started going through it, and I got through about 20% of the game because it does go fast. And before I realized that there's no new area per se. It's just the new NPC and a new quest inside of the base game. So I'd already played about a fifth of the game, and I wasn't streaming, I wasn't recording. So then last night, thinking about it, I went onto speedrun.com, and actually some very kind speedrunners have uploaded their save file. So I can jump right into New Game Plus with the save file. Here's the thing, and this is just, what is your opinion? If I use the save file, I can start New Game Plus completely fresh, but I will have everything. It has every relic, every rosary, it has all the health upgrades, fervor upgrades, It has the flask upgrades. It has everything. It's 150% completion. So, should I just play through it on my own and do a New Game Plus on my own save file, or should I just save that time so we can get to the stream faster and play through one of the speed run save files, even though I'll have everything? Mario, hello, welcome. Blasphemous and Eterna Noctis are really the oh you're not new, bye. Are the Lucy Maisie, welcome. Thanks for the subscription. We all know what you missed anyway. Fair. They're the only two Metroidvanias that didn't really attract you. Unfortunately, Eterna Noctis for its extreme difficulty on its original difficulty deterred me. Oh, interesting. Okay. So you're thinking just do the prepared save file? Hey, Ren, welcome. Yeah, with the face cam. It's not my face. Let me just peel this off for you. As long as bosses haven't been beaten, I think speed. Okay, no. It's completely fresh. Yes. Yeah, so it's actually what it is. It's the whole map is completed, and all I have to do is ascend the file to start from fresh. Basically be a boss rush, yeah. I wouldn't have to farm for any tiers either. I think it starts with like 20-something thousand. Okay. All right, that's what we'll do. I'll plan that for probably later this week, maybe this coming weekend. And yeah, we'll do and chat. It'll be a wide open spoiler policy. Tell me where to go, tell me what to do so I don't miss anything, because I think to do the true ending, right? Don't I have to do Perpetua's quest early and all that? Yeah. Hey, Anticipated, welcome. Should I get the second River Blood Katana to dual wield? I don't think that's necessary, Mario. What phase are you struggling with? Phase 1 or phase 2? Is it Waterfall Dance? Is it the Scarlet Aeonia? Or yes, I did, Cody. I did. I had to wear the toes. Is what I had to do. So I have to go down to her grave, right? Through Echoes of Salt. I hear a sad baby. He's been taking terrible naps lately. Phase 2, yeah. Patience. Bait those attacks. Yeah, I had to wear the toes. Anyway, this is cool. I don't know if you've ever seen this before, but I did farm for this. This is that shield I've been talking about in the last couple of episodes. Sunrealm shield. It's not a good shield at all. Brew Crew, welcome. Shield of Honor depicting a city crowned by the sun. It has seen better days. Much like the wear upon the shield, the seat of sun is faded away. It's a medium shield. It weighs 3.5, so the same as a heater shield, but it does not have 100% physical damage negation. It also has only 48 guard boost compared to the 51 on the Beast Crest. Little lore hidden in that shield. Yeah, it might be Anne Orlando that they're trying to reference. And that's what I'm thinking, Ashen, yeah. Garbage, yeah, right, garbage stats. Absolute garbage. Just terrible. Kyle, you're a mad lad for this everything possible. That's what they tell me. Make me want to do a run of Elden Ring again? I dare you. I have to keep looking, make sure I'm in frame. I dare you. So, it's a good looking shield too. Good looking shield. So, yeah, we're actually gonna go to Mistwood again. If you've been here recently, you know that we've done this now a couple times. I'm gonna go get Crepus's crossbow. But hopefully this time it'll be nice and quick. I just want to run through, make sure I'm not missing any. Also, we need to go check a couple places. Apparently I missed a couple Trina's Lily, which just hurts my heart. Ether Winter, everything's great. By the way, I'm sorry I haven't responded to all your comments on your Blasphemous videos, but I have read all of them, and I really, really appreciate them. You got the Noble Estoc. Nice. You know what we're also going to do? Just for the practice, I'm going to actually go buy 2 stone sword keys from the merchant here. And we're going to open up that second door to get the Assassin's Cookbook. Hey, Pickle Slobs. You've done plenty of characters, but you're loving playing along with the series? Awesome. Well, I got to keep it coming then. I don't have any more prepared right now. I did 3 in a row, and now I'm plumb empty. Can you get a look on the notes you make? Yeah, it's nothing too promise it's nothing too interesting. It's actually just a Google Doc. Son Drake, thanks so much. I love that you love the videos. How's that? Nick Sofa, it is. Or it's blue with someone's face. Yeah. Looking into a 70 in 50 faith build for an all spells build. Whoa. All right. You are gonna hit like a truck. You farm for the Golem's Halberd? Nice. You know what I was just thinking? These rooms are locked. They have meat hanging up. Who's coming in here to take care of? That's a lot of potatoes. That is a lot of potatoes. Goodness gracious. Look like Alan Tudyk? I am okay with that. Tudyk? Tyduck? Psyduck? Gotta have that starch. You decided to try You decided to try a blind playthrough of some of this game, yeah? Godric likes to cook. Everyone in the round hold, I guess so. And you know, if you've been watching The Martian enough, you know the potatoes are a good source of calories.
I teach
Not much else, but a good source of calories.
So that one ensuring by the way.
Yes, I see the guidance up here. You were really surprised that I used a Great Club? Look, trying to branch out a bit.
That
is a work of heresy.
Its incantations.
Is there an onion burrow hiding nearby? Right, Kyle?
Very.
All right, so darkness is 18 faith though. That's a lot. It made you respect potatoes. So I love that movie. We're gonna buy it. Wait, did I just buy Assassin's Approach? I wanted darkness. Now, we're just gonna go sell all of it. Remember, this is just practice, so I will revert the save file. Heresy is not native to this world. All things can be conjoined. He believes that there's heresy. All right. See if that's enough for the levels. The book is better as usual with more details, but the movie, yeah, the book was actually really, really good. I started reading some of his other stuff, Andy Weir. Oh gosh, what is it? Project Artemis, and one other one. All right. Hey, look at that! Exactly 18. Beautiful. And now we are gonna go. First off, I'm gonna go hunt down these other Trina's lilies that I forgot. And I actually can picture one too. Can you bring back patches? Like if you kill him? No. No, there's no resurrection in this. Luke Jass, welcome to the Way of Blue. Thanks for becoming a channel member. Enjoy your first try emote and your little jello emoji. That's all that we have to offer right now. It's a sad offering, but I appreciate you. Project Hail Mary, that's the one I was thinking of. Yes. It is good. It is. I haven't finished it. I have a lot of books I've started and haven't finished. The other one that I've been reading is The Cabin at the End of the World, which is going to be a movie here soon, starring Dave Bautista. But I want to say it was down here because it overlooks Gate Fort Ruins. Oh, shoot, it's right down there. Oh, blue. Oh yeah, Patch. It was just so weird. The whole anthropomorphic spider that was Patches in Bloodborne. Well, no, it's not here. Yeah, sorry, Sundrake. Let's see. Is Dark Souls 2 the only game where you can bring back someone you've killed, and only then it's only sort of? You don't really bring them back, you bring back a ghost of them, and they're locked in whatever state. Dark Souls 2, alright, listen, Dark Souls 2 is my least favorite Souls games, but it had so many awesome things to it. And that was a really, really cool idea. Why is when people live stream with face cam, my phone doesn't like and the stream gets blurry? Interesting. Maybe just a bandwidth issue? It's more data. It did feel goofy. There was definitely more to be worked out, but I really, really appreciated their attempt. Oh, maybe it's this ledge right down here. So maybe we hop down here. Is there a Trina's Lily? The roll, yeah. The whole adaptability thing was irritating. Someone left me a note saying that there... Oh, there it is! Channel deleted. Trina's Lily missed. What is the point of anything anymore? Rip. That was an accidental. It does. Yeah, you can't even attack Roderica. CHF, you killed a merchant accidentally. Man, it was so sad to attack, but yeah, that's the thing. It is really a gross feeling to kill an NPC, but when there's no consequences, because it's not like Kale or any of the merchants have a quest, and you get access to all their inventory in a single place, it's hard not to. No, the DLC, some of the DLC in Dark Souls 2 is some of the best content they've ever made. In fact, I would dare say that the DLCs for Dark Souls 2, not necessarily boss-wise, but area-wise, map-wise, lore-wise even. Well, no, not lore-wise, but map-wise, gameplay-wise, I think was better than Artorias of the Abyss, and it completely. It was just absolutely fantastic. Now, they also had some of the worst areas, like the Iron Passage or the Frigid Outskirts. And then I thought someone said there was another one. Oh, doggone it, right here. Yep, I missed 2 Trina's Lilies. Why am I even making this series if I can't show all the flowers? Finette, I'm very well. How are you? Nice to see you. She accuses you of trying to turn her into a chrysalid, even though she's never played. How do you know? Barack Namana. I like that name. Welcome. Thanks for becoming a subscriber. You don't like the zones that you can't swing your weapon in? It's a little weird. They went out of their way to make Elden Ring the most accessible Souls game, and I don't think they took it too far. I hope they don't go much further than this, though. I don't know why I'm running. I really don't. It's like we don't have fast travel. All right, let's put on that. Let's put on that. Let's put on that. I will also put on the Cinquedea. They should add horse cosmetics only if they cost money. You know, like horse armor. Oh, quest objectives on screen. Oh, yeah. No. Please. Never! Super Hex, welcome. Good to see you. All right, we're just gonna... If I have to stop and take notes, I will. But for the most part, I am just gonna be running through most of Mistwood just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Accidentally ruin your game because you put your controller down at R2 to pro... Well, here's the thing, though. A single R2 doesn't... It doesn't aggro. Because it takes... Now, if you're way over-leveled, that might be a different issue. So, I guess there is that. So, maybe what you do... I think this is an easy way to prevent it. Instead of making them unkillable, instead of making it so you can't swing your weapon, your first 3 hits, I think your first 3 hits, no matter if they're charged, heavy attacks or light attacks, whatever, deal, 10% damage or something like that. There's a cap. And after the third hit, they become aggressive, and then you do full power. That way, if I accidentally put my controller down and I hit them once, no big deal. They're okay. Hi, Tara. Oh, that's not fair. You already knew what I would look like. I like that you're only saying hi to my face, though. Yeah, there's other protections they could put into place, though, to make sure that you don't accidentally kill or aggro an NPC. They should have options in the dialogue to insult. Sure. It's not... Thank you. My face sometimes likes to be seen. PT4M. Nope. I'm going to be playing with a whole barrage of weapons, if you will. This is in preparation for my walkthrough series, which is known as Everything Possible. A rather comprehensive, dare I say, borderline exhaustive playthrough, where I will obviously beat all bosses, but collect every shiny, get every item, get every weapon, every spell. We talk strategy, we talk lore, we do NPC quests, we hate Kenneth Haight, everything.
Well, that's...
How about the boy?
Despite a you might have young
Yeah, right? Exactly, CHF. You got it.
What are you, my fool? Oh, threaten us, I met to pray honestly first, then he...
I like that he just calls him a bumpkin. Give him sucker. A true 100%. There you go, boss. What is the best Souls game and why is it Dark Souls 1? You might not like my answer. It's my favorite. It's my favorite Souls game. It is by... Oh, I'm very heavy. It is far and away not the best Souls game, however. For all intents and purposes, it did not age particularly well. It aged better than Demon Souls, but there is still a lot to be desired with that game, and it feels so undercooked in the later stages. The pressure on the devs to release was very, very palpable. The best Souls game, the friends we made along the way. That was beautifully said. Stupid, but beautifully said. All right, let's do a little darkness, huh? For fun. Look at that! PT4M, welcome. Obviously, I just messed up, but that is so cool. Watch, ready? That guy's still lost. Ready? Darkness. And then, if there wasn't a fence in the way, boom, backstab. It's such a cool incantation. Sekiro is your favorite From Software game, but in Souls you would say 3. 3, I think, is the most fun Dark Souls game to play out of the trilogy. 1 is my favorite. 2 is my least. 3 is probably my favorite to play, though. Do you ever find it overwhelming at times when games offer you too many options? Yes, that's why Neo killed me. I'm not good with options. I don't want options. Give me linearity. When I have to sort through loot, I lose it. Yeah, there's some, Dark Souls 1 has some absolutely pivotal, genre-defining, jaw-dropping moments in it. Gameplay-wise, though, it's not as much for me of a slog to play through as Dark Souls 2, but once I hit Anne Orlando, or get through Anne Orlando, I want to start a new character. I don't want to keep going. Luke 2 is your favorite, but it was also your first. That's a very common theme with From Software players, and probably gamers in general, right? And 2 is really good. And I've used this example probably 1,000 times at this point. Dark Souls 2, or the Souls games are pizza. And, okay, so that just proves that. I don't know why they took away the stagger mechanic from Dark Souls 3 with those giant crabs. Anyway, the Souls games are pizza. All pizza's good. I love pizza. It's my favorite food of all time. Dark Souls 2 is not great pizza. It's kind of bad pizza. However, it's still pizza, therefore it is still good, and I'll still choose it over most other food types if given the option. So that is my pizza analogy with the Souls games in Dark Souls 2, especially. Chris, welcome. Crap. High Wall of Lothric is a very, very well done area. Not too many branching paths, so you feel overwhelmed, but enough so that when it loops around, it feels organic. You just got the second route. You're gonna try dual wielding Rivers of Blood? Do it. Elden Ring is Dark Souls 2 done right. Elden Ring looked at most of the games and said, hey, what do people really like about these games? Let's do that. Let's put them together. And for the most part, it works really, really well. I have very few complaints about Elden Ring. Also, Trina's literally up here. I'm not going to forget this one. You love the pineapple ham that is Dark Souls. I love pineapple and ham on pizza. You're not gonna offend me with that one. There's the Trina's Lily. All right. I wish there were sconces still. Dark Souls 2. It had hidden it had actual puzzles. I don't know if I want to call them puzzles. Elden Ring puzzles are mostly garbage. They're mostly really just downright terrible. Some of them were good. I like the invisible bridge in the consecrated snow fields, I think is where it was. I thought that was fun. I don't mind invisible walkways, but stupid erudition, get out of here with that. The stagger, yeah, when you get knocked down, it is brutal. Can I darkness you? You sure can. Oh! I wonder if you can do that to the Rune Bears. You feel completely lost and helpless when you arrive in the world of Dark Souls 1. And everything's very connected yeah. Very, very true. Erudition, light your way. You saw a video posted by a content creator that I can't remember his name, where Miyazaki was quoted for saying he doesn't even know why Elden Ring is so pop. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like Miyazaki gets really, I don't want to say lucky, but he's kind of like that person that, maybe you know, maybe you don't, who's just always been really fortunate. He's kind of an idiot. Like, you all have friends, we all have friends that are morons, right? But things just work out for him. I think that's Miyazaki in a very lovable way. That could be. Maybe he's being coy. Oh, also, we need to try something here. Well, not right now. He knows he's a rockstar. That's true. Sekiro's the best From Software. Sekiro's very good. Replayability isn't there for me, though. The mountaintop is probably is for me the most boring area to play. Reusing enemies and bosses, the bosses especially. I've said it, I don't know, 50 times at this point. I don't need a boss at the end of every dungeon and catacomb and cave. I don't. And the fact that you're just using regular enemies with the same amount of health sometimes, that's just silly. Jason, welcome. Hey, Rainy, welcome. He knocked the tree down. He did the thing. Oh, he's doing that thing a lot. Man, the knockdown though, it's so short on Rune Bears. My gosh. All right, ready? Darkness time. I should heal. And then we're gonna try darkness. Okay, it doesn't work on Rune Bears. They don't care. Uh-oh. My impaling thrust is gone. God, that wind-up is almost non-existent. What does darkness do? I'll show you on a regular bear. Actually, I'll show you on something I can backstab, like the soldiers at the end. They're nocturnal, apparently. I mean, that would make sense, actually, that the darkness doesn't bother them. Even though this one is up and about during the day, making him most likely diurnal. Rune bears are what bears could be if they worked. Oh, yeah, Radahn was a very cool fight. Is that the Zweihander? No, this is the Lord Sword's Greatsword. You were trained in the darkness. You were born in it. That's a little bit of Deckard Cain meets Bane. That's Deckard Bane, if you will. All right, let's do some sleep pots. Uh-oh. Shh, shh, shh. Did you see me? I feel like you saw me. Yeah, I never got to try him pre-nerf. Sleepy time. You just avoid him as you should. But this at least allows you with some sleep pots. Not that you need it, but Deckard Bane, best amalgamation ever. Thank you. That's definitely the way to do that area. Pre-nerf Radahn was a bad time. Did anyone else experience pre-nerf Shrine of Amana? Because that should have come with a badge that you could have put on a t-shirt somewhere. They unnerfed him a little bit. They realized that they went too far with the nerf, and then they undid some of it, but not all. All right, here, let me show you. Let me show you darkness. So, oh no, they've seen me. Oh, and then you can actually hear when it connects. Interesting that even though it's showing, Let me try that again. That was odd. Interesting. I don't know why it's not working on them, even though it's on their eye. It worked on the other demi-humans, so they're not immune to it. Pre-nerf Angels and Ring City. That I did do. I did pre-nerf Shrine of Amana and the Angels and Ring City. Oh, sleep is so strong. It is so strong. There's no way to proc it practically in the game unless you go for a specific build. I don't know. I mean, because you have sleep arrows, you have sleep pots, you have the sleep sword, the Saint Trina sword. You also have the soporific grease. You have options for sure. Yeah, not to the point of the original. Exactly. You rage quit Dark Souls 2 because of the shrine? Don't blame ya. The pre-nerf Shrine of Amana, those heralds that can shoot at you with their homing soul missiles, yeah, that thing could hit you in other games. You could uninstall Dark Souls 2 and load up Bloons TD6 and still get hit. Pre-nerf still rocks to the face like a champion. You can do all those things, but all these save the sword need rate crafting. Yeah, and they do. They need crafting items, and they are limited. So there is that. That's a valid point. Based on bosses spam, Elden Ring. Dark Souls 3 had some good ones, but I think Elden Ring in general has more memorable ones. You can find stones for upgrading up to +7 in just Limgrave and Shafra. Really? So you can actually get 3s, 4s, 5s, 6, and 7. Wait. To +7. So that would be up to +7. So do you mean stones up to +7 or an upgrade up to +7? King! Doing quite well. How are you? All right, so down there, a lot of tarnished golden sunflowers. And, of course, you have all the crimson teardrop scarabs. Yeah, it is weird that there's only one sleep weapon in the whole game. But that, as who was it? Who was saying? Sid. As Sid was saying, that could just be because it is very powerful, so it's a way to balance it. So you have the sword, which is decent, or you can craft, but the crafting materials are limited. However, if you go out of your way to find all the Trina's lilies, there's quite a few. Artorius, you're watching my Dragon's Dogma playthrough. Awesome. Okay, gotcha. You can get enough smithing stone level 3s. Got it. Did they nerf the butt stomp? I don't know. It's not as good as the golden butt slam, but ground slam's pretty fun. You can sleep summon to follow up with so many... Really? I didn't know people were actually using sleep in PvP. I think that's great. I like that that's actually a thing. Alright, so we've heard the howling, so now we can go back to Kale and we can get finger snap. Let's see. We now need to backtrack a little. Oh, they buffed it. Oh, wow. Looking forward to Ender Lilies? Awesome. I'm glad. Some people suggested it in the comments of that poll. It was gifted to me by the always wonderful Felnar in our Discord because he's just so generous. And I never even installed it until this weekend. Twin Blade +7 with Bleed, Destroyed Margit, and Godric. That's awesome. Bleed is really good. Do you think Blue Point putting in the new way, not to mention a ridiculous way to get the Penetrator's armor is kind of pointless? No. Nope. Because the Penetrator's armor was never in the game. So they added it, which is great, and they just made it, you know, quite difficult to get, which I think is okay. It's just a fun little Easter egg. No, I like that they did that. Oh, it's very pretty, Chris. The art style is awesome, and I love the little details, like the fact that the little girl, Lily, doesn't attack at all. She only summons spirits to attack for her, and when she does, she closes her eyes. Like she's too innocent to see what's about to happen. Do you want to play Souls-like? No. I play a little bit of everything, but I would say my focuses are certainly on roguelikes, Souls-likes, but also I do like some roguelites, as well as Metroidvanias. There is the torch that does sleep. That's true. You're right, Slade. That's in the Consecrated Snowfield, right? That's probably why I missed it. I hate that area. All right, let's go up to the graveyard, which is up there. I played a little bit of Hades. Very little. I think it was back when I had Game Pass. God, so many rune bears. Azek, yes. Surprise, surprise, I have a face. I've always had one. I just hid it from you. Do you do horror? I play horror on my own. I've never done it on stream or in video form. Mostly because I think people watch other people play horror games for the reaction, and I don't have much of one. A jump scare might make me go, oh, but that's about it. Oh my. Oh dear. I don't have the freak out reactions that I think people are looking for. Hades 2 was announced. Yeah, I did hear that. It's a little root resin. Okay. I too have always had a face. I think, yeah. I mean, maybe get a second opinion. You never know. Callisto Protocol is really good. I've heard mixed things. Most people that I've talked to enjoyed it for what it was. You know, they kind of said don't go in expecting Dead Space, which is I think what a lot of people were. But yeah, people liked it. Your final midterm exam. Well, good luck with that. Good luck indeed. There's that item. I knew I was missing an item in the fort or in the ruins. A little too much. Yeah, that's, you know, it's funny. I was just talking to Moshi about that. I would love to play Dead Space, and other people have asked me to play it. And I looked at them like, they remade a game, and from what I've heard, the remake is amazing. I hear it's just so well done, and actually has new content. But it's still an old game that I've played before, and they want $70. You look older than I expected, not being mean, just surprised to see your face, Joshua. That's okay. I probably am older than you expect. And with the, you know, rapid loss of color in the hair here, it's nothing I can hide all that well anymore. But I do hide it by being insanely immature. Motivated you to make some sourdough? Why? We haven't made sourdough. Not successfully, at least. I've done a starter twice. The one time I just gave up on it, and the second time, which was recent, it molded over, so I lost it. I'm just kind of zigzagging through. I know there's one area I'm missing that has some dead demi-humans that a rune bear killed that have a couple items. I look like a fine young man. Thank you, Solar. Love your work. You made me play more games than I would have. Oh, Thunderchild, thank you. That's an awesome little compliment. Somewhere there's a little place near the rune bears that has just a couple of just tedious little items. Manju, welcome. You were blonde. I thought you were blue. Got him. Got me. I've been gotten. I want to say it's right up here. Wow, a single hit. Oh, jeez. Hannah, welcome. Ah, move. Stupid bears. This is the most. Yeah, good luck. I mean, it's a tough fight. It's a tough fight. You will get her. Ah! They're fighting each other. Hail me. Get torn. Fight each other. Fight each other. What? Enough with the roars. You're deforesting the forest. Hope you're doing great. What build would you recommend for your Elden Ring hitless run? I don't know. Don't do it? What? Hitless in Elden Ring? I know it's been done, but play hitless Minesweeper. The demi-human ambush and items are just past the wall on the left as you travel. So I did the ambush one, Grackle. Also, hi Grackle. I did that one. There's another spot I'm thinking, and maybe it was a random encounter where, because I noticed that these items that I have in my notes, and I'm terrible at putting in specific locations, they were on demi-humans that had ragdoll physics, meaning at some point they were alive. So I think maybe it was just a random encounter and a rune bear killed a couple of demi-humans that had items. Yeah, I did get the ambush item over there. I took care of those, but I swear over here I had found a little area near a rune bear with 2 dead demi-humans and just 1 or 2 items. Didn't expect weak foe. Like, I swear it was somewhere up here. Ah, there they are. This is what I was looking for, right here. Okay. Somewhat northwest of the ruins. I thought they had ragdoll. Do they not? No, they do. They actually do have ragdoll. Uh-oh. But these are always here. Two strings in a glass jar, which I like to get the strings. I should probably go get my runes. I don't think I have many, but... Funniest messages? I don't know. I always play offline. I don't read them. You got obliterated a few times considering that he also used items in healing? Oh, the mimic tier? Yeah. Probably not even worth it. Alright, now let's ride down. Go, 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 go. Whoa! Jump. That bear's holding your rune's ransom, right? Imagine if this was Bloodborne and the rune bears could actually pick up your runes like the enemies could pick up your bloodstain. Rune heist. Open for business. How do you feel? What's your opinion on FromSoft's next game release? Armored Core. I'm excited to finally try one. I've never played one, so I am very much looking forward to it, and I hope it's not like Souls. I want something different from them, which, from what I understand, that's how it's going to be. All right, can't even buy that. Right, and all I have, is that enough to buy the other one? Yes, it is. Beautiful, beautiful. Those bears could pick up my runes. They could just keep them. Yes, exactly. Oh, you have my runes? Enjoy. We'll definitely get DLC. Absolutely. Have I ever played Devil's May Cry? Only a little bit. I remember when I bought my graphics card back when Devil May Cry 5 came out. So I don't. I guess that's how long it's been since I've upgraded my computer, which is okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. That's it. You know what? Bestial Sling. Let's try. What kind of damage can I do? Two-handing. No, hold on. Two-handing the Beast Claws, or the Claw Mark Seal. That's not terrible for how cheap this is. That's okay. Go, I love when you come in. Hey, Blue, guess what? I love you. So often that I disabled anti-cheat and sped up the game. Oh, really? Oh, really? Tell me more about that. I'm serious, because I almost never play online. Another Blizzard is where are you at? Anticipate him? The night, bedeviled by blood. There really is not a lot in Mistwood. I mean, you have the entrance to Shafra, which is huge, but you don't actually have a whole lot in terms of items to collect, do you? On a mountain in Southern California. You got a blizzard coming in? I obviously don't know California all that well. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. How do you disable it? And can you re-enable it if you want to play online? Or maybe at that point you just, re-verify your Steam files or something? No, Grackle, I didn't. My gosh. How did I forget that? It's a really good one to get, too. Yeah, there is, Grackle. There's two. There's the Spiked Crystal and the Green Spill. So stamina regen and charge attacks. Took you 48 times to beat the Sword Saint, and when I beat him, I yelled out as a scream of joy that you can hear on the other side of the universe. I love that fight. I think that's a very fun fight. There it is. Womp womp. Wish From Software would take their sweet time, considering every AAA dev is a dumpster fire right now. Yeah. Although, tell you what, indies are starting to shine, and I'm glad I'm finally playing more and bringing more to the channel, even though they are several years behind, because I'm several years behind. You love my Surge playthrough? Awesome, Thunderchild. I did as well. You can rename in your folder, make a copy of the launcher, rename it the same as the anti-cheat, so instead of launching anti-cheat, it launches the game. That's it? That's so easy and so sneaky. I love it. So the game itself just runs better now? There's a good tutorial. I'll have to look that up. You're off to try right now. Hey, actually, let us know how it goes. And then you just go, where's the nearest spirit spring? Right over there, right? So then you can just hop up there and, nice. Zonex, welcome. So I don't think there's any items up here. I know that there's a sarcophagus field over there. But up here, I don't think we have any like Trina's lilies or anything like that. Nothing of value. Zonex, thanks for the help. I bet you are amazing at this game. I'm just playing offline, doing some walkthrough preparation, note-taking practice, routing, etc. Thanks, though. Yeah, there's nothing up here. Robert, welcome. You would love to know how to be offline in Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. Is there no offline option? Without just being offline in Steam? What's your planned route? I don't know. Every episode is its own plan. It's true. I don't have a route planned out. I think after Mistwoods, we'll go do Mountaintops of the Giants. Then we're gonna do Weeping Peninsula. Then the Consecrated Snowfields. It makes sense, I promise. Do you believe I have Forespoken waiting on your PS5 dashboard ready to play, but you've been so addicted to Marvel's Midnight Suns you haven't even given it any thought of playing it yet? I mean, I've done that plenty. Oh, the Rapier Dark Souls 2, yeah. I mean, that's still what a lot of the speedrunners use for most routes is the Rapier. I don't know how many times I've watched speedrunners farm the Rotten. The Rotten. In that game. All right, let's lure them over here. Such a disappointment, you got a refund. I don't know, it's funny, I hear mixed things. All right, look at this, look at this, look at this. Beautiful. I mean, obviously not perfect, but pretty cool. Ah! That was, oh no, not the big guy. You played a couple hours, it was an odd one. The human graphics, that is one thing that I'm not really sure what happened there, because it's not very pretty looking. Okay, this will be really funny if darkness works on the Pumpkinhead, given the fact that the helm actually talks about how he's afraid of the dark, doesn't he? It works? How does it work? You're gonna have to explain that one to me, game. Extra darkness, right? Magic effects are really cool. Yeah. Protag narrates what happened and what's happening. A real person would do that. I mean, I do, but I'm not a real person. All right, someone said there was like 5 or 6 blood roses on the outside. I think I found 2. I like that extra darkness. Get him on. It's just a cash grab? I always get confused when someone says that something's a cash grab. And I don't mean this in any negative way, CHF. The reason that I get confused is simply because when someone's making something to make money off of it, isn't that a cash grab? Like, what differentiates a cash grab between someone just trying to profit off of an item? Like, I love it when people tell me like, oh, this company so and so, they're so greedy, meaning they're trying to make money, or I don't know. I don't know that Forespoken is something they're just trying. All right, so there's 2 that they're really trying to profit off of with with ill intent. It seems like they tried to make a good game, and I've seen a lot of people really enjoy it. to take advantage of the popularity. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely something there that, you know, people follow trends. I only see 2 blood roses. Madonna, hello. Welcome. I got 2 blood roses. That's all I count. Cash grab is horse armor. Don't you mock my horse armor. Miyazaki, if you're listening, I will pay literally anything. Anything to suit up Torrent. Veer, welcome. You always thought cash grabs were the sports games that they make every year that are basically the same. Hold, please. Hold, please. Ah, rats! Literally. Nice. If you go back out the front where you killed the guy, that there's a blood rose out front? Ah! I think the negative connotation implies low investment, effort, and resource to sell something for... Okay, so something where... I mean, you're literally just putting in minimal effort to take advantage of someone monetarily. So it seems like there's ill intent, if you will. Hollow Knight made a game with great story and characters and amazing gameplay, released under $20, which is absurd. Then there's Forespoken, $60, bad writing, pro tag, So the thing is, with some of those, what you're saying, it's very subjective, right? You know, I don't think you can objectively say that it's an unlikable protagonist or objectively say the writing is bad. Now, the specifications requiring insanely high demands, yeah, that's poor optimization. But I wouldn't necessarily say that that's a cash grab, maybe just a bit of an overreach. Near the stairs, okay. I'm going back. So you said like over here or maybe even closer to the stairs, like right... Oh, thank you. Hey, Teddy. How are you? Diablo Immortal? Yeah, I mean, I don't even know that I'd call Diablo Immortal a cash grab. I think that goes beyond. I think that's predatory. And that's unfortunate for, I mean, a lot of free-to-play end up that way. It looks so unfinished, does it? I really haven't seen much about it, to be honest. Should you buy a PS5 for Elden Ring? Always been an Xbox boy, never really experienced. Elden Ring's not PS5 exclusive, though. I will say this. Personally, if I were given the option, if someone said, you can either have an Xbox Series X or a PS5, I would go PS5 because I've enjoyed Sony games a lot more. Would I get it just because of Elden Ring? No, because I could also play it on Xbox, I can also play it on my PC. So I wouldn't do it just for that. But for things like Bloodborne, the Demon Souls remake, Returnal, which is actually coming to PC, so that's not a great example, I wouldn't say it's a necessity by any stretch. Well, I mean, and I probably will never play Forespoken. And it's not that I think you're wrong. I just think that, you know, I've seen some things, like, people were going crazy on Twitter the day one. Can you believe the protagonist is saying this? And she's, like, talked about how her powers were so cool, and she just, like, friggin' just threw that rock at him or whatever. I have no problem with that. I actually thought some of the dialogue was kind of funny. I mean, if it's like that the whole time, maybe it's going to suffer from a little bit of Marvel-itis, where, you know, it doesn't have any sort of gravitas. There's nothing at stake when it's silly like that all the time. But I'm going to see if you can sleep this guy or darkness him. I'm going to go no on that. How about darkness? No way! No way! You thought you saw me. You didn't. Oh, my Lanta. That is awesome. No proper... CHF, I think they're coming. Microsoft, they had a rough year. I mean, between the Halo debacle and all the sorts of other projects getting delayed, they're hurting. I think Xbox exclusives are coming. But then again, more and more games are coming to PC too, so everyone's winning, and that's good. They lean way too heavily into modern protag and fantasy world dialogue. It's already a bit too much a couple hours in, and that's fair. Sony console is more wanted than Xbox. I think that's pretty common. Frey says stuff that the locals don't get, and she has to rephrase. But don't you think that there's some truth in that? Like, I already find myself having to explain, idioms and old sayings from my childhood to my kids. So to, be in a new culture and a completely new time. All right, Veer. Good luck with everything. Yeah, no console. We don't need that. Guess the next time I play Elden Ring, I'm going to have to use darkness. Yeah, it's so good. How long am I going to stream for? Usually I do between like 2 and 3 hours. We've been live about an hour now. I love darkness. When darkness works, it's so fun. But in every conversation, yeah, Cody, if in every conversation, and again, I can only speak from the little bit I've seen. But some people have just absolutely torn it a new one. But then when you actually read reviews, and here's the thing. There was also some controversy around the reviews. I don't know if you heard about that, but a lot of media outlets who have criticized some similar games and Sony games in the past didn't get review copies, whereas other outlets who routinely give 9s and 10s across the board, they got early copies. So if you look at some of the reviews that came out after the fact, people who didn't really have a horse in the race, their reviews are okay. I'm not saying that this is a great game, but I don't think it's nearly as bad as the feeding frenzy that was social media made it out to be. And again, this is coming from someone who hasn't played. Again, I have no stake in the matter. None whatsoever. All right, so we took care of that. Let's go talk to Kenneth. The hate is too over the top, and that's what it is, And maybe it really is absolutely cringe-inducing. I often don't find things as cringy, though, as some people. Like, maybe I'm going to get flamed for this. We watched 2 Marvel shows recently, She-Hulk and Hawkeye, and I know a lot of people thought She-Hulk was extremely cringy. And, okay, some of it was a little weird and over the top and unnecessary. But in general, like, if I were to summarize a review of the show for me, I liked it. I thought it was funny. I had a good time watching it. Duffy, you're the best. Oh. Single-handedly got you into Souls games with your walkthrough of Salt and Sanctuary. Keep it up. That's awesome. What Salt and Sanctuary? What a great game. Not sure if you see a difference in performance. Well, your system isn't that good.
Did you oh, well done. I knew now. Go ahead. Right then. I've much. What's that look? Well, and even the vulgar, which is why just you. Would you like? I see. Enter. Who know what say? Very well. I knew. I shall hold. I see. I've much.
All right. So now. So anticipated. Is that where you saw the biggest differences in load times? So now is he here? It's not listed. They were always fast due to an SSD. And you can hit 50 FPS. Okay. So, what's the deal here with Kenneth? I know that he's trying to talk to and work with the demigumans, right? Fine and dandy. Why don't they attack him, but why do they attack me? You stop watching the Rad Brad because I feel like he gives positive feedback solely for free early copies. That's fair. That's fair. I like to think of myself as impartial, and I do, even as a small channel, I do get free copies. I did get Elden Ring Advanced for free from Bandai Namco. I've gotten some others as well. I got Salt and Sacrifice, and if you've seen me play that and heard my comments, I didn't like it. I really didn't, and I was honest about that. And I want to continue to be that way, you know. And if publishers want to have me take a look at their game, especially early, which is great because that way I can kind of be competitive. But you cannot tie my hands. I had one. What company was it? I forget who it was. They wanted me to play some mobile game or something, and they gave me things that I had to say. And I said, oh, but you want me to say these positive things? I haven't played your game yet. And they said, oh, well, it's just part of the deal. You have to, you know, read these. And I was like, okay, can I be honest? And if I don't like it, can I share that? And they said, well, we're really looking to, you know, to get people excited about this. And I was like, well, then you want me to sandbag this impression, and that's just not for me. So hopefully I can keep that up. I'm a softie. I'm very modest, down to earth, so you take it very lighthearted. I do. However, hardcore gamers don't like getting disappointed when they wait years for something. Well, and CHF, that's entirely fair. If you're waiting for a game to come out and you are so excited that you drop $60 or $70, which is kind of becoming the new norm, and then it's terrible and it doesn't run well, or the writing's not good, the story's bad, the gameplay isn't polished, that's frustrating. And I do have two things to say to that. Number one, shame on the developers / publishers, because they're a team, for putting that to market when it's clearly not ready, need more time in the oven. But number two, shame on gamers for jumping into something, financially speaking, without enough information to make a good decision. You know, it's kind of like the stock market, which I don't play in because it scares me. But if I go in and I put my life savings into a stock, having done no research, but I have a good feeling, and then I lose all my money, the stock's not to blame. I am. Because I could have done my due diligence and at least had a fighting chance. But if I go into a game and I drop all this money, and I pay $70 to pre-order or get it on day one, and I read no reviews or, you know, didn't watch any gameplay videos, then I am taking on this responsibility. Now, there's still, you know, free speech, and there's still a chance for you to air your opinions, absolutely. But at the same time, we have to take some onus on ourselves, right? Raid Shadow Legends? No. Raid Shadow Legends, I actually came very close to doing a sponsored raid stream. I got a contract from them and everything, and I realized it's not me. And they didn't even they actually said I could be as honest as I wanted. They didn't tell me what I had to say, but I'm not going to be sponsored by or be an affiliate with anything I don't believe in. Anyway.
I saw indeed one must be true. But I have the great, but now for a true.
Okay, so we got the Erdsteel dagger. What's so special about this? That it scales with faith? I guess? I mean, I know people don't tend to like it, and I get that. But there's just nothing special about it. Sometimes we go by past successes and get too excited. Yes. Integrity with a face. And here's the thing. You know, I'm all in on From Software. So I'm going to get every new game as soon as it comes out, and I usually go in blind. So if Armored Core ends up being absolutely terrible, that's going to be on me. But I'm going to get it day one. It sells for more runes. What's all the clanking? That's my Tegu being obnoxious and bad. I'm going to kill Kenneth, by the way. And that's the thing, yeah. Things do change.
Which time? I am Kenneth Haight, and I have seen quite enough.
Oh, you lost me? Bummer. I just want to see what he drops.
Erdtree.
Oh my god, you killed Kenny! golden seed, I guess. When do you get that golden seed from him? It's a while, right? It's like after he moves to Stormvale Castle. Hey, Jeff, welcome. Oh, so don't worry, Naga. This is just a backup save. I will revert this save when I'm done. I never played the early ones either. Does South Park even do the canon? They must, right? How could they give that up? All right, so we are effectively done here. I mean, I didn't do the sarcophagus field. We'll go do that. You're gonna go? All right, Kingslayer, sounds good. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out. Not too much, Jeff. How are you? How are things? How's your Sunday? First time watching you with your webcam. This is the first time I've had a webcam in years. Always thought the background noise would come from a washing machine because you're outcast of the I am in the basement, and the washing machine is over in the other room. Fortunately, I can control that. I can just not run it when I'm down here. But my animals, they don't know better. They don't know that they're supposed to be quiet. Just finished taxes? Ugh, I still need to do mine. I'm waiting on some more stuff though. I need to get, since we bought a house last year, I have to wait for those forms to come in. Speaking about Raid Shadowland, is it really that profitable to get sponsored from them? Because many people are sponsored by them. Yes. So I'll tell you right now. I'm a small YouTuber. I've never played mobile games on stream. I have never. I've never taken a paid sponsorship by any game company. I've actually never had a paid sponsorship in general. I've been given product for free and games for free, but I've never been actually financially sponsored. But they reached out and we talked, and they said if you do a half-hour stream, I think it was a minimum of a half hour, they would pay me. And again, I'm very small, and at the time I was getting, maybe 40 people to show up at a stream, and I was barely streaming. They were gonna pay me $180 for a half hour. That's a lot of money for a little bit of work. And then they were also gonna give me an affiliate, if people signed up and played for X amount of hours, I'd get an extra like $5 or $10 per sign up. But $180 for 30 minutes of work was hard to turn down. I mean, I've never had a job where I was getting paid $360 an hour. Background noise, background lizards. Yep, Hannah knows. Although, Hannah, you have a bearded dragon. There's not a whole lot of noise coming from the beardies. Sometimes. Sometimes our Frankie definitely will just like to stand up at the corner of the cage and scratch. Right? And that was peanuts compared to what some of the other big ones we were getting. Another one that was really big was, do you remember the what is it called? Certified titles? We just talked about this recently, where you would buy land supposedly in Scotland and you could become a lord or a lady. They were paying thousands. In fact, I think there was at least one YouTuber who got over 10,000 for one ad spot. Hey, Duffy, you probably haven't. Smithing stone 1 times 3, very nice. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you're talking about tens of thousands for a single ad read. I do have some integrity. I would say I have a fair bit of integrity, but at some point, my wallet and bills are going to look at me and be like, hey, Blue, next time you're able to pay your mortgage with integrity, let us know. How do I... Joe? Mr. Ventura, welcome. You watched the Dave Sparks channel, and they went to Scotland to try to debunk the scam claim. Yeah, so Legal Eagle did just that. They didn't go there, but they did debunk it just using Scottish law, and it was like, you don't even own the land. Even this 1 square foot that they claim is now yours is not yours. You're leasing it from this company who's holding it in your stead, but you never actually own it, and it can even be taken back. Oh, now we need 2. Gifting name stars. I'll be honest, I did that once a long time ago. Yes, there's definitely Forested land dedicated to the company, but it does feel really scammy, yeah. Oh, they went there because of legal. Okay. Gotcha. If you're gonna sell out, do it hard, right? Don't sell out a little. don't do that. If you're gonna sell out, you gotta sell out in a really big way. gotta get that bag, as they say. But look, if companies want to sponsor me for things I believe in, okay. I'm still gonna be called a shill, but as long as I can sleep at night, I'm okay with that. You know, recently I had a community post where I was talking about the Lost in Cult books, which are a really impressive gaming journal, if you will. I can't really call it a magazine because I got a hardcover. But they sent me a free deluxe version of their Volume 4, which was very, very heavy into the Souls games. And let me tell you, it was beautiful. And it came with so many goodies and so much art. And I asked them if I could actually become an affiliate with them, which means if you were to buy one through my link, I get, I don't know, a few cents, a few bucks, I don't know. I don't even know what the details are. I just wanted to be partnered with them because it's great stuff. And someone had to go out of their way and say that I was just a shill, just, you know, trying to get people's money. Okay, this is what it is.
Since birth, you see. But I swear I heard.
Sell out enough that you're set for a while, exactly. The reason you love Souls-like is because of your Dark Souls, How to Beat, they are awesome. But yeah, thank you.
He says it's his duty.
Yeah. And that's the thing, with the Raid Shadow Legends, it wasn't even that they wanted me to do anything wrong. Really and truly, they straight up told me, you can say whatever you want. You can play the game and you can say, this is so crummy, what a terrible game, and they're predatory and blah blah. They gave me no restrictions whatsoever. It was strictly the fact that I don't play the game. I'm not going to play the game after stream. And as a free-to-play, it definitely does have a tendency or a propensity to kind of prey on those who are weak to spending money when they shouldn't be. There's always a critical humbug. Yeah. I played Humbug. I played Outward a little bit. Really interesting, though. The whole idea that you have to take off your backpack to roll. That was a little strange. Have you played any of the Fallout? Yeah. Hey, Professor Futon Triangle. I always love that name. I've never beaten a single one in any of them, but I have played Oblivion. I've played Skyrim. I've played Fallout 3, New Vegas, 4, 76, Shelter. I played a few. Blue, welcome. Blue Nebula. What's my favorite Dark Souls 1 boss, and what is the hardest? I think the hardest is probably Manus, and I think my favorite is honestly probably Artorias. Oh, that's okay, Professor Futon. That is A to the okay. Yeah, I am definitely looking forward to Lords of the Fallen. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to say the least, simply because, I mean, it's changed hands now a few times already. Only if they made a game similar to the show in their, so what they show in the ads, yeah. Favorite Dark Souls 3 boss and least favorite? I love Gale. My least favorite is probably the Gravetender's champion. I did not enjoy that fight. Gotta go anticipate. All right, take care. Thanks so much for hanging out. Wolnir's mid. Yeah, Wolnir's not amazing. I don't hate it though. Gravetender's champion. Yeah, in the Painted World of Ariandel, he's the one that summons the wolf. Does he give 50 more runes than other trolls? Lords of the Fallen co-op is so user-friendly and simple. Lords of the Fallen? The new one? Have they announced how it works? Boss you hate most in Elden Ring? Not Erdtree Burial Watch that. That's up there. Ulcerated Tree Spirits. Hate them. Okay, yeah, I haven't actually heard anything. Elden Bees? I don't have the hate for Elden Bees like a lot of people do. This is funny. This guy just keeps trying to find his dead friends and what happened to him. My opinion on Bloodborne? Love, 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 love it. I think it's amazing. It's a letdown for you after Radigan. A lot of people felt that way. Not me. I enjoyed it. I think it's a true spectacle of a fight. Now, they probably should have let us ride Torrent because it's really annoying riding around. The worms were like the magma worms. Okay, so now let me go get the map. You read so much about Radigan that his intro cutscene made you feel so satisfied and filled. Yeah, it was very Radigan. Radigan was cool. You once suggested that I play Returnal, but how would you explain the gameplay? Is it similar to Deathloop and Hades? No. You do die and die again. So it is a roguelike. What? Excuse me. It is a roguelike in that respect. So when you die, you have to start over, but you do keep certain upgrades. Very similar to games of those nature. But it's very fast paced. It's I guess you could maybe liken it to Hades. The runs are slightly randomized, although there's only so many layout that they have. Very satisfying gunplay. Yeah, what just happened there? Apparently, Knights Cavalry decided to come say hello.
Buying or selling?
Buying or selling? Buying, always buying. Oh, I love the Mantis Lords, CHF. Love the Mantis Lords. Oh, that scale armor is really nice. What are you preparing for? My walkthrough that I make. That is such good looking. I don't think I've ever worn that. Look at it, actually has scales on it. That looks really cool. Just watched the final episode of Blasphemous and I love the series. Keep up the excellent work. All the best. Pat Cooney, thanks so much. Appreciate that. Nightmare King Grim. Oh, Ashen. That fight. Is the story of Returnal really good though? If it's okay, if you're looking for a really strong story, Returnal isn't it. It's very, very. It's probably its weakest point. So if you're looking for a strong story, no, I don't recommend it anymore. Read the info? Oh, okay. The cape covering the shoulders is made with treated rock lizard skin and provides ample protection against fire. Rock lizard? Are we talking like crystal lizard? Huh. I say. How would you rate Elden Ring compared to other From Software games you've played? Highly. Any plans for Dead Cells? I think I played it on stream when it first came out a long time ago. But probably not. It was fun. It was fun. Probably went extinct, those rock lizards. Blue, why are you a disembodied floating head? Are you going for that great and powerful Ozlook? I sure am. In fact, next time there's going to be a curtain hiding me, and I'm going to tell you not to look behind it. How many times you beat the game? Once. Once fully. That's it. You just say FromSoft games? Seek 3 wise beasts and murder them! No, Mathai, unfortunately the story is just a bunch of meh. It's okay, but it's very short and you only ever get it pretty much when you die. Is Salt and Sacrifice worth a playthrough? You download the game, but you can't get yourself to play it. I didn't like it. They changed way too many things. They looked at Salt and Sanctuary and said, wow, people really like this game. Let's make it again, but let's change up a whole lot and add some Monster Hunter-esque hunt qualities to it. And they just changed so much that it didn't feel, other than the art style, it didn't feel like a Salt game anymore. And I played once. I don't see myself going back. Are you excited for Diablo 4? Yeah, I wish I wasn't, but I am. Yeah. I am. I am honestly and truly excited for for Diablo 4. I'm a sucker. Despite the horrible launch that was Diablo 3, I'm excited. How many playthroughs have you done so far of Elden Ring? Just one. One full. Your Boys Bigs, yeah, I don't even know really what it is necessarily. I know some of the issues, but by and large, I don't really have a good valid reason for not liking it as much as I do. Co-op with the wife, she loves Assault game. Oh yeah, that's a great way to play it. All right, let's try Darkness on him. It worked. Okay. How they tied weapon spells to magic? Yeah. The magic system was actually pretty cool. Every single one had abilities. That was cool. I did like that. I will say that. Elden Ring is way too big of a game like Red Dead Redemption 2. You got to take time out from everything to complete it. Fair. Yeah. It's a lot. Yeah, he doesn't drop anything. What was that? That was a lesser alabaster lord that gets summoned from this portal. So this is a crater site. So meteorite hit down there, and these people are worshiping and harvesting the rocks. And it summons a lesser alabaster lord. Most games that are worth playing to get your money's worth is committed. Yeah. And, you know, some people say, oh, it's not about the length of the game, you know, it's about the game itself. And yes, to a degree. But to quote Total Biscuit, the late, great John Bain, Total Biscuit, absolutely love that guy. He rubbed people the wrong way, and he did me as well sometimes, but he made a video, a short video, and it was just titled something along the lines of, does a game's length matter for a review or something like that? And the whole video is just him saying, yes! And then the video ends. And I agree. At some point, especially if you're going to be asking me to pay, you know, money, length does matter. It can be the best hour of game I've ever had, but an hour of good gameplay isn't worth $70. Might be worth $5. Yes, I actually just, Dan, I just got a Gravity Stone fan, I think, from one of them. Yeah, Raul, and luckily for me, I don't like PvP. 70, yeah, and 70 is gonna be, that's the new norm. Oh. A game should be satisfying if you paid for it. If it's a 10-hour game that makes it full of content that is interesting, fun, and price it accordingly. That's the thing. Some of these AAA games are coming out and they are, you know, you get 10 or 12 hours of gameplay and they want a full AAA price. And there's not really much replayability. Finally afford to attach it. I cannot believe I've gone this long, killed this many imps, and not, I'm gonna die. Oh, you see that? You just love watching Blue gank all these guys and talk to his fans. I'm glad you like it. Some people just don't want to invest that much commitment. Oh yeah, and that's the thing too. So these indie games that I've been playing, you know, even Blasphemous, I love that I can play a game now in 10 or 12 hours and experience the entire thing, which means I didn't give up, you know, a month of my life. Sometimes I don't want 140 hours. Did I get my money's worth with Elden Ring? Obviously. Got it for free, but still. Hey, Mr. D, welcome. It was only about 30 US after conversion? That's a steal. Indie games are gonna flourish? I think they're already starting, to be honest. I think we're seeing the heyday of indies. I'm someone who hasn't really played a lot of indies, and now I'm starting to as well. Mostly because after Elden Ring, I mean, my first playthrough was 140 hours. And I know that that wasn't even a lot compared to some. But I can't do that all the time. Especially as someone who does content creation on the side just for fun. But I also have other side hustles, gigs, if you will. I have a full-time job. I have a new house. I have kids. Like, it changes. As you get older, it changes. Priorities, obviously. But Mr. D, you love the Blasphemous playthrough? I'm glad. Death's Door was so good. Love Death's Door. You know, there's another game like Tunic that's a bit similar that you might be seeing on the channel in a very surprising way soonish. You bought like 3 different copies of Elden Ring? Yeah. Every time. John, hey. So wait, you're saying you're surprised that it took players that long to beat Elden Ring? No, I'm not. I am going to summon. Who do I want? Godric Soldiers? Yeah, let's do Godric Soldiers. Will you try Neo again? Maybe. Oh my word! Whoa! Dead. Anyway. Game called Dungeon Munchies. You'd find it pretty fun to play. Dungeon Munchies. Life definitely gets in the way of gaming, which makes picking what to play next and invest your time that much more important. Yes, it does. That is a good point. Cat is very creepy. Yeah, it's weird. But it's a watchdog. Mortar Shell is your new favorite indie. Nice, Raul. I played it. I didn't finish it, but I liked it. I don't know how much you know about Ender Lilies, but just FYI, it has multiple endings. I know just about nothing. I'm a scrub when it comes to this one, though, because of those imps. Looks like a cat. It's definitely a cat. Does anyone watch the Carbot animations? Took you 2 weeks to beat the game and grab most of everything you possibly could. Oh, and I'm gonna bleed again. Woohoo! The Carbot, yeah, the latest Carbot has one of the watchdogs, and as soon as he enters, it just goes meow. No. Oh, how did I not? This is how scrubs play. Didn't even take you that much time to 100%, and most of the time was spent checking off a few items. I mean, if you're doing a blind playthrough, John, you can't do 100% in this game in less than 100 hours. Not on a blind playthrough. Absolutely physically impossible. And that's a lot of content. There's 7 different endings in Ender Lilies? Jeez. Need help deciding what to play, Resident Evil 3 or Need for Speed? I mean, if it was me, I'd go Resident Evil. I don't like racing games. Have you decided what series you're playing after Blasphemous? Pat, yes. It's a game called Ender Lilies Quietus of the Night. It actually started today. Jeepers. Resident Evil 3 it is? Yeah, Resident Evil 3 was fun. Alright, 2 imps down. Yeah. Oh, for crying out loud. Maybe we should pay more attention. So far, I've only recorded a single episode, played about 40 minutes. It's really fun so far. It's really interesting. You play as this young girl, Lily, who doesn't fight. She has to find spirits to summon that fight for her. The original was better. The original what, Jeff? The vampire cat demon looks like my paralysis demon. These soldiers are not really cutting it. Oh, really? The original is better than the remake? Oh, baloney. All right, let's Ender Lily was unappreciated. I remember when it came out, I thought, man, this looks really interesting. Tried to get a backstab on that. Farming the imp heads was still a painful, yeah. Well, that was fun, actually jumping over that. Why are you switching targets? You left one just about dead. Try darkness. Oh, darkness is a good idea. I did get it for a reason, right? Gotta go. All right, Blue Nebula sounds good. Take care. Day Life, welcome. Ale loves. All right, so now it's just him. Good. Now it's one. Jeez. Took a lot. Oh, I did hear it was really short. Oh. Hey, remember the time you just about dead? Dead. Unreal how terrible I am at this fight. Scott Hayward, you love my videos. Thank you very much, Scott. You're at work right now watching your stream and your wife is watching your stream at home. Hello, Scott Hayward's wife. Would you be so kind to say hello to Kate? Hi, Kate. I can say that even without just calling you Scott Hayward's wife. Give you your own identity, as you should have. Hi, Kate. Scott, Kate, nice to see you. Nice to meet you. All right, Blue Nebula, sounds good. Do you have a shield? Yeah, shields are so good. I should probably use one. Evan Ash, welcome. Yeah, we got a face cam. Look, it's me. I have a face and eyes and a nose and teeth. Let's try a different spirit summon. Let's do the skeletal militia. I swear I'm not this bad, but I kind of am. Okay. Two. It reminds you of the band The Killers, underappreciated. Oh no, they actually just killed all my skeletons are dead. I'm sad now. Oh, for crying out loud, stop it! Don't you do it. Uh-oh. Are you hyped for Resident Evil 4 Remake? Yeah. Oh my gosh. How did he just... I love cats, but not this one. Yeah. I love Resident Evil 4. That's the only Resident Evil game I've ever played multiple times. Oh yeah, the Rockstar you need your Skelly shield. I do need my shieldy boys. I just used something I didn't want to. Good. Just totally whiff. I bet they're just gonna die again. Look at this guy. Input reader. Oh, he just did that. I think they just actually killed my skellies. Oh, this is ridiculous. My summons are dead. Oh, forget it. Why is this fight so hard for me? You need imps to fight imps, I wish. Yeah, strike weapon would definitely be. Hey, T-Red, welcome. I'm just being stubborn. Womp womp. Alright, let's just do the good old club. You know what we could do? I didn't buy it, did I? I don't think I did. What do I have for spells? Meh. AI's learning your moves. Kitty said no. Change your talisman? Oh yeah, arrows reach isn't good. Oh, well, I don't even have really good ones. Oh, physical damage negation. Alright, let's do this solo. You need a learning skills. Wait. Oh, man. When those things work, they are just so broken. I'm gonna try this. They aren't affected. They don't care. It doesn't bother them. What? Ah! I don't have crystal darts, Naga. You just watched the new Carbot, isn't that great? So uncivilized. Still remember the times when we used to, whoa, lure that board to the fire, right? The Roll Juror with $20 super chat. Holy schmoles, I enjoy your content. You helped me 100% Dragon's Dogma. That's a huge accomplishment. I've never even done that, so great job. Underrated game, 100% agree. Just happy to find you live. Wow. Thank you so much. The Rural Juror, gentleman and a scholar. Thank you. You carrying a breadstick? I might as well be. That's what it feels like. All right. Magic in Dark Souls, giant magic spear made of Erdtree, magic in Elden Ring, pocket sand. All right, let's do big boy. But this has sacred scaling. I don't want sacred scaling. So let us Ash of War, my large club. We'll make a golden vow. That's fine. We're gonna do standard. That's regular. Why did I put it there? What am I doing? What am I doing? Move. There we go. Now I have a larger breadstick. There it is. Oh yeah, remember when I forgot to actually use Golden Vow? Oh, you. I just jumped. Oh no, I forgot you guys can now see me when I flinch. That's not okay. I don't want you seeing that. It's embarrassing. All right, one more. There we go. All right. I should be able to beat him now. Hey, Kevin. Guard counters are really good in this fight. They really are. I mean, they're really good always. Hey, stop it! I'm flinching. No. Knock him down. There we go. Oh my gosh, please don't die. I was trying to be funny and use Bestial Sling. Hey, Preacher. What's going on? Welcome. Good to see. Well, good to be seen, I guess. Oh, and this, see, in the demi-humans, this is such an Ash worth getting. It's so good. Grizzly Knight. What's up, Blonde Lizard Jello? Don't say nicely done. That was terrible. That was terribly done. But thank you. But you know what? Right tool for the right job. And sometimes I am that tool. What time is it? It's morning, right? Yeah, it's morning. Tightest Pit. Hey, new viewer, what level are you? 31. Guard cannon is such a cool and helpful mechanic. It's great. I love that they added that. Do you think Elden Ring will be a one and done like Bloodborne and Sekiro? Hard to say. It's hard to say because it's so successful. I would almost find it hard to believe that they'd want to give up this cash cow. But it's Miyazaki. Miyazaki does what Miyazaki wants. You're running a level 140? Nice. I'm gonna go kill that guy. Hey Marco, welcome. I want to explore this field sim. Trying to get at least level 200 for PvP? Nice. Oh, maybe I should two-hand. Get over your fat legs. You just finished seeing your my Blasphemous run? Oh, I actually got a drop from him. What'd I get? Great arrow, swamp womp. I know, Marco. I did. But I wanted to also do it, mostly blind, and that was a true first playthrough for me. So it wasn't great. I mean, I had fun with it, but I definitely missed a lot. Dark Souls continued because Miyazaki wanted to see the end of the Age of Light play out. If Elden Ring got sequels, what story element could continue to play out fixing Elden Ring? That's fair. That's a fair point. I don't know. I don't know what it would be. Bloodborne was hugely successful, not to mention extremely popular amongst FromSoft fan base. Unfortunately, it seems that Miyazaki isn't interested in doing a sequel, which is sad. But money talks. And I'm not saying he has no integrity, but I'm saying money can be very loud sometimes. How do I feel about Essence Cell? I think it's a cool idea. I think there's some cool concepts there. I will say this: it's one person who made it. He did everything. He self-published, he's the sole dev, but also he's been extremely busy with patching the game. I haven't played it since my first look video, but he has put out something like 7 patches since that came out, which is amazing. I mean, again, he is by himself doing this, and so all credit where credit is due. I would love to try it again just to see what he's improved. So, it's cheap. Oh, there's a Trina's Lily. Why is there a Trina's Lily over here? Also, I love that you can actually see the boss arena here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's interesting. You don't want Bloodborne 2? I do, selfishly. Alright, CHF, good luck. Yeah, and it's cheap. I mean, it was on sale for like 13 bucks. You're supporting someone who's doing it all by himself. I hope they'd add swimming mechanic like in Sekiro. Imagine underwater bosses. I need to still see... Oh, wow. I don't know if I've ever gone over here. These angry jellies. That's interesting. With a couple of items. Getting bad buffering? Oh, no. I'm not even going to kill them. I don't care. Plus, they're children. All right, what do we got? Arteria Leaf. And a Somber level 2. Hey. I honestly, I don't think I've ever been on this beach. Maybe I have. Hey, program list. Oh, did I? Never mind. You know better than I do. Is the PC version of Bloodborne so hugely requested and wanted because people want to add their own mods? No, just because there's a lot of PC players who refuse to buy a console for a single game. And that could be the only game they want to play for the PS4 era, or PS5 for that matter. Not to mention, yes, I mean, mods could definitely go a long way to fixing that game. Lance McDonald, who is, modder, jailbreaker, insider, whatever you want to call him, he fixed one line of code in Bloodborne and is able to get it to run at 60 frames a second. Rainy, I am. We are up to date on Last of Us, and let me tell you, the first episode was amazing. The second one was still good, not as good, but oh man, that show is so well done. They want an easy mode for Blasphemous or for for Bloodborne. Oh, maybe. I'm okay with that. I wouldn't be mad if someone made an easy mode, a god mode. Lance could make a run at 60, but had to sacrifice resolution. Did he? I thought he was able to do it without changing anything else. I'd have to look. Sorry, if that's true, I did not realize. Check out Station 11. What's that? Last of Us is really good. Majority of gamers play on PC. Oh, I don't know about majority. I would probably. Well, I would say there's probably more players on PC than any one console. And I'm pulling that out of nowhere. Now, if you were to look at all of console gamers versus PC, I think it blows it out of the water. Didn't feel like... No, it didn't feel like 50 minutes. And I don't want to... No spoilers, but... Oh, right. This nonsense. Poison mist. Do you just like PC gaming because you're too used to controllers? Wait, I'm on PlayStation 5. Never mind. I was gonna hold up my controller. Like, I use a controller, but I'm on console. But it's true. I do use my DualSense on my controller. Played through Demon Souls is awesome. You love the remake of Demon on the PS5. Then again, I never played the original. Fair. Yeah, you can, and most of the time it's native. Although Epic Game Store, for all the improvements they've made, they still haven't added native controller support, which is just bonkers. You can run it through Steam. You can add Epic as a non-Steam game, launch your Epic games through Steam, and have native controller support. Then why have a PC for the game? Number of reasons. You know, modding, higher fidelity if you have a decent setup, player base. Maybe your friends are on PC. Some games aren't on console. New DLC when, Nick? So Miyazaki called me just last night, and he's like, "Hey, Blue, can I talk to you for a second?" I said, "I'm a little busy, but fine." He said, "Hey, what if we release DLC next Tuesday?" I said, "Fine, but I'm going to bed." He said, "All right, cool, bro. I'll talk to you later." That's how he talks. It's weird. What did I miss? I found an area that I'd never seen before that I apparently saw in my blind playthrough. Brady, this is the first time I've seen your face. You're better looking than I expected. Right back at you, even though I don't see you. Moshi. They think I'm cute. From watching streamers, using PC for games means frequently fit. And that's true, Cody. So, the whole console versus PC, first off, there is no war. It's completely fabricated. No one dislikes the other unless you're just not right in the head, and then you have other issues you need to deal with. Anyway, and I'm holding up a coaster, I have no reason. I do like the idea of a console being I can put in a game or download the game digitally and it just works. Whereas every time a new game comes out and I download on my PC, I have to look at my specs. I have to look at the game's recommended specs. I have to fiddle with settings to get it to a place where I think it looks good, but it also runs well. And plus, I like to record, so now I have to mess with OBS and get that. It is very tedious and time-consuming. I love my PlayStation 5, and I will use it as often as I can, especially for recording. Nice goes, thank you. For real though, when is it? I don't know. I wish I knew. So, I want to focus. I actually want to rush and go focus on this area. Steam Deck's fun to fiddle with. Hey, wise guy. Welcome. It's a nice in-between for PC and console gamers. For people who like to mess with settings, yeah. When you played Hollow Knight on PC and Switch and PC was so much harder on your hands, is it just because of mouse and keyboard? Because again, if I can use a controller on your PC game, I'm using a controller. 100%. Yeah, I hate console wars. I hate the idea of which one's better. You know which one is better? The one that meets your needs. And maybe that's coming from someone with way too much customer service and retail experience, but it's true. What's better, Xbox or PlayStation? Which one do you think you're gonna enjoy more? Well, all my friends are on Xbox. Is that important to you? Well, yeah, I wanna play with them. Okay, Xbox. Yeah, but PlayStation has all the games I wanna play. Do you wanna play those games more than playing with your friends? No, I really wanna play with my friends. Xbox. Well, no, PlayStation games. Both? I don't... I'm not gonna tell you one is better than the other. I'm gonna tell you what I enjoy. I enjoy my Sony more than Xbox. That's because it has the games that I want to play. But it's truly that simple. I'm not gonna go out and tell you to buy a $3,000 computer, an Xbox Series X, and a PlayStation 5 and a Switch. No. But if you enjoy it, that's the one to get. PS3 Demon's Souls runs on PS5? No, they have a remake though. People do hate making personal decisions. But wait, I asked you your opinion. But I'm not gonna give you my opinion on what you should do. I'm gonna tell you what I did, and it worked for me. That's all. Xbox is good for multiplayer games. Hey, Doctor Who, I missed you. PlayStation's great for single-player games. Nintendo's great if you want to experiment. PC is a mix of all. Yeah, it's not a bad way to put it. And, obviously generalized statements, but yeah. I sound like your wife. I would say, what if I am, but I have a face cam now, so I can't really make that claim. Oreo EX9, there he is, the man, the myth, the legend, the person who told me that I missed a night in Limgrave by watching a bod. Ooh, you saved my bacon, I tell you what. HVAC guy, hey listen, HVAC guy, I love you too, and if you love me, can you do me a favor? Would you mind stopping by my house and we can discuss some concerns I have about heating and cooling in my very old house, because I gotta make some changes. PCs for people keep deleting their games or buying 2 terabyte hard drives. I do tend to keep buying hard drives. Look at this. Oh my, you can actually see the Lesser Alabaster Lord. I did not, look at that. Everything, nothing else is rendered in, but he's just out there walking around doing his Alabaster Lord thing. Have you discovered something on your prep run that you were genuinely surprised to find? Actually, Doctor Who, this guy in chat, Oreo EX9, again, the man, the myth, the legend. I did a stream last week on a video I was about to make. I was gonna record it probably later that day, and he watched the VOD. I wasn't even live. He just watched the VOD, and he's like, hey, just so you know, at timestamp 3311, yes, that's the actual timestamp because I watched it so many times. He's like, over to your right, there's a little ledge you can get on. There's one enemy, there's an item, some magic grease. Now, he was mistaken that it was magic grease, but it's even better. It was soporific grease. I had no idea it was there, and you can get it super, super, super early. That surprised me. The Bewitched, yes. Yeah, I'm gonna go get the Site of Grace, then go look for it. Well, and that's the thing. Developers are in a rough place because, as gamers, we win when games aren't exclusive, right? Oh, we can talk to Melina here. We win when games are not exclusive, meaning they're widely available, because then we have our choice. Madonna! $5. Nice to see the real you. Gotta go. Thank you so much for that super chat. That was very generous, and it was just really nice talking to you. I hope you have a wonderful day. But so developers having to optimize your game for Sony, for Microsoft, for PC, and potentially even the Switch, I can't imagine what that's like. I really and truly can't. It is beyond my comprehension how you make your game run well on all of those very different architectures. So kudos to you. But it also makes sense why there's exclusive games. It's easier to make my game run very well on one thing when that's all I need to focus on. Plus, exclusives usually mean some big boy, big girl Sony Microsoft paychecks. What does Melina say here, by the way? Tarnished. Love a horse. His name's Torrent. Okay, bye.
Linger here as well. Shall I share them with you?
Oh, you can also get this at the Third Church of America. After thy death, I will give back what I once claimed. Return to the land between. Yada yada yada. Okay. It's worth because I wanted everyone to know it as well. Plus, it would make his video stand out big time for that. Right? Thanks to you. That's the best video that's ever been made. But really, finding out that was sleep grease is amazing. Like, really, truly, it's incredible. Her dialogue is different in each book. Let me go to the Third Church. I think that's the same. Where am I going? Because I think you can get that option at the Third Church. Where do you even get pink hair dye in the lands between? Good question. Yes, I can't even talk to her here. I think that was the same thing. You only got to switch because you wanted to play Animal Crossing? Tell you what, I'll fess up. A little bit of blue comes clean moment for you. So I have a few issues with the old noggin, the old brain capsule. Anxiety being something that I've had for a long time. One thing that really triggers my anxiety is hypochondria. I am one of those that I wake up with a slight headache and get on WebMD to look up every different way that I'm currently dying. And it freaks me out and it stresses me out and I get very anxious. So at the start of the pandemic, I was a very anxious person. I'll be completely honest. I'm in a much better place now. But when that happened, I was scared, legitimately scared. And still as a relatively new father, I was even more so, because now it's just not me that I'm worried about. It's now children and a wife, and that's way too much. And Animal Crossing came out, and Moshi was playing it, and I saw just how much she was getting into just being on this island, escaping the real world for a little bit at a time. And I ended up getting a Switch just to do the same, and it was helpful. It's always super cancer in WebMD. I stubbed my toe. Why does my toe hurt? WebMD. What? My liver's failing? How did you even know that? It's awful. Stubbed your toe? Yeah, 7 days to live. If you're lucky. Now these are the guys that dropped a gross message, right? I believe. Never consult Dr. Google. Oh man, so true. It's so true. It's so bad. Huh. Nailed it. Probably shouldn't have just run and jumped. I am in a good place now, though. I promise. I still have my moments, but if I was American, I would do it often, I guess. Oh, American healthcare. Womp womp. Dr. Google is Dr. Nick from The Simpsons. Yes. Huh. Hi, everybody. Hey, Peter Calcutt, welcome. So this is me. This is what I do. This is when I aimlessly ride around and see, okay, what have I missed? What's hiding back here? Google, my eye hurts, Google. Eye cancer. And we're not making light of these horrible diagnoses, by the way. We're mocking the horrors that is self-diagnosing via Google. And I can't imagine being a medical professional. I wish the Packley was here. I wish we could talk to him and see how many patients have come in and say, well, I tried to Google my symptoms. No. Don't do that. Your wife got and asked for a Nintendo Switch just for Animal Crossing and got the Switch just to play any and every Zelda game. Yeah. Except Breath of the Wild just doesn't do it for me. I need to figure out why. And then get over it. I'm being chased. Look at these little what are these things? Oh. Man bats. He's your personal Dr. Blue. Slivada meat. Bewitching branch. Very, very nice. Now, can you get all the way down from here? I'll Google, but at the doctor's, we'll immediately defer to them. Wait, you'll Google while you're at the doctor's? Like, you're at the doctor's, right? Be like, hold on, let me Google to see if you're right. Let me get a second opinion. Reddit is the opposite. It's funny, I was on Reddit last night. Somehow I got, just down this rabbit hole, and I ended up on the Ask a Physician subreddit. And that one's great because they're like, hey, what are your symptoms? How long have you been experiencing this? And then every single answer is go to your doctor. I remember the post that led me there. It was, my girlfriend and I were in the rainforest and she got bit by a monkey. I don't think it's true. I think it's satire, but she got bit by a monkey. We didn't think anything of it, but now 2 weeks later, she can't move her arm and this and that is swelling. What do we do? Oh yeah, her jaw won't open. Programless, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate you so much. Thank you and enjoy your Jello emote. You read that one too? I hope it was a joke. If not, I am sorry for laughing, but my good golly. You get bit by a monkey and don't go to a doctor. Hey, you read that post too? It's good to be a goober. Goofy goobers. Obviously, if you let it fester and it gets worse, no need for... That's true. Eventually, you won't need a doctor anymore. Oh my gosh, darkness is so good! Get absolutely wrecked, them I. What class are you playing? I started as a vanguard. I'm kind of going for a jack of all trades, though. The Winged Scythe. Such a cool looking weapon. Split damage, holy. Blood. You need to throw your weapon at those octopus things near the volcano. You need, what? Oh, you're talking about Breath of the Wild. Like, hold on. In Elden Ring? How do I do that? It's probably nothing, but if it's rabies, it's not going to be a problem for you soon, so no worries. Right? It's so terrible. It's like, yeah, she got bit by a monkey, now she's afraid of water. Should we seek medical attention? Not at this point. Sorry. Split damage, holy bleed, in my run I tried it was whoa, is it bad? Oh. Look at this. 4 more Trina's lilies. Gotta go, Ashen. Have a wonderful day. And hopefully we'll see some more Hollow Knight soon, huh? I'm trying to wink, but I'm not really looking at the camera, so you can't see it. Yeah, so here's the thing. Rabies used to have a 100% death rate. Not anymore. It's actually no longer considered 100% fatal because technically people have now survived, but it's only like 2 people, and it's really, really intense how you survive it. Like, they have to pretty much freeze you, so not worth it. So, what did we just get? We got Divine Fortification, Holy Damage Negation. Brett Moore, you've been watching me for close to 7 years. This is the first time I've ever seen your face. It's so cool. I I always told you guys I had a face. You just didn't believe me. This is just a crimson, right? Yes, okay. Hollow Knight's in the works. You need to practice some of the platforming. Oh, the White Palace. Yes. Steer away from wild animals, even cute ones. Yeah, see, in Florida, I once pet a wild armadillo that walked too close to me, and then I found out that they carry leprosy. So once again, that was really good for my paranoia. ER does not have and doesn't have a colorblind mode. People seeing blue for the first time. I remember there were times where videos were just blue. I did the the imp seal. That's right. Yeah, I actually did a couple of vlogs. I cannot believe you remember that. That's wow. I think I've gotten rid of all those. They roll out, right? I mean, that's what I do in real life too, but apparently only one species of armadillo. Is it the 9 ring? Bonk! Bonk! Oh, I tried to bonk him. Oh, that is some range. All right, Frida. Yeah, the video about colorblind glasses. Can I really just like jump R2 him to death? Who's that clicking one of your lizards? It is, Dan. It's my Tegu. Yeah, he's going a little nutso. What about darkness? Run into this. See what happens. Okay. No. Let's try again. I just think that'd be really funny. Okay, unsurprisingly, no. Lizardface. Actually, they people who are already here, they met one of my lizards. They met Bruce. Rude. Whoa! Sorry, that was probably loud. That actually surprised me. Jeepers. About to be frozen. Do you ever use colorblind options? I have, yeah. I don't always. Because I think sometimes colorblind options make the game not look as nice, which is a shame. I mean, it makes sense, you know. I have to give up. Oh, I'm gonna die. I could heal. I wish I would roll out of that faster. I'm still alive. Not for long. I can still live this, or survive this, or win this, whatever you want to call it. No, I can't. Blue's actually made a video about the medical anxiety as well. I did. Oh, Avanesh, you're right, I did. That was a long time ago. Mrs. Preacher wants you to know that you have a soothing, comforting voice. Thank you, Mrs. Preacher. I appreciate that. What does he drop? Who's the person on the side of the screen? Where? Where is he? Dark Lurker, welcome. Let's go kill him. Let's get him. knocked down. Come on. Oh, right. I'll learn. Oh, dead. You're not actually a lizard made of blue jello? I've been caught. We were all bamboozled. Oh, man. What time is it? 2:30. Huh. I act like I have someplace to be. Oh, no, it's already 2:30. I have to go upstairs. I mean, I probably should see my family at some point. They saw me this morning. Dadgummit. Fire grease? Yeah, let's do some fire grease. In fact, let's do some... Yeah, let's do some drawstring. Very nice. All of those counted. That was beautiful. Oh, it's right against Scar Seal. Okay. That was... I'll take that. 97. That's not very good. Oh, jeez. Heal up. Eating grass in was pure gold, yeah. Oh, would you stop it? He's so aggressive. It's like he wants me dead. It's kind of rude, if you think about it. Oh, lunge? No? Hey, look at that. Dodged it. Uh-oh. I dodged it, and I died. Yeah, +3 stats, though. Is Radigan's all stats, or is it all the physical stats? Is it like strength, stamina, or strength, endurance, dex, and... I don't know. Let's just kill that guy. Excuse me. I had a hiccup. All right, Avinash. Hey, really good seeing you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and thanks for hanging out for a bit. Physical. Okay, solo run. Yep, for the most part. Good hit. Yep. Really proud of you. That's right, Marika's the caster one. Yep. Shame you can't knock him out of that. Oh my. There we go. There's good. Uh-oh. Oh, what? How did I miss that? That looked like it connected. Can't remember if I asked you this question already. If I have to apologize. What's your favorite game of all time? You have one. Or if you're trapped on an island and could have 3 games with. Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past is my favorite game of all time. Usually. But if I was on a desert island, I probably wouldn't pick it. I would probably pick something more like, excuse me, Skyrim or Elden Ring. Something with a lot of replayability and just a ton of content in general. I gotta beat this guy, sorry. Just because I just keep trying something new. Oh, I agree, Rainy. I agree. It's so good. Good start. Really good start, yeah. Super proud of you. Oh, perfect. Metal Gear Solid, The Phantom Pain? Nice. Never played it. I've actually never played a Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear game. The look of his weapon's really cool. I guess there's no reason. I thought there was an AoE when he buffed, but there's not. Nope. Ah! Oh, what was that weird little hop he did? Alright, finish that fight. Jeepers. Anyway, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past is literally my favorite game of all time. Yeah, it's really good. It's a good game. That was terrible. Stupid jumping R2s. It's not how I want to do that fight, but hey. Preacher needs a coffee now. So does Blue. Yay! Alright, we're probably going to wrap up here really soon. I want to go do this one last cave. I don't need to do the mausoleum. There's really nothing for me there because I've only done this cave, I think, once and I don't remember it. Hey, welcome. Oh, geez. Abulamid, right? Abulamid? Welcome. Nice to see you. Morrowind? I never played Morrowind. This is a frog run? Yes. Jumping attack only run would probably be pretty easy just because it's... I mean, they're so good. They're so powerful. I don't really care about selling right now. Although, actually, let's go do it. Yeah. Of course, I actually have to find the way down, which I never remember. Oh, duh, right by the big floaty head. Oh, we need an ambush shard here, that's right. You okay? You're okay. Ah! Puppets! Puppets! What about your first look series? Have you thought about Kena, the Bridge of Spirits? Not quite as Souls-like combat, the story is amazing together with the art. I think with the first look, though, I'm trying to do more recent games as kind of a mini preview review type series. I don't know that I would go back to older games to do a first look. Maybe. I don't know. How long the stream ends? Deciding if I should hold my knee for the loot. Probably 10 or 15 minutes. Not super, super long.
Well, it's been. How can I?
All right, so finally get the lantern, which is nice. Buy some artillery leaf, smithing stone 2s, which is really good. Cheap stone sword keys, lost ash of ore, the Zweihanda.
Have a safe journey.
Oh wow, the game's from '99, Morrowind. Wow. Also, this is my prediction. And if this happens, you heard it here first. I think the DLC is going to be accessed from this beach. There's something about this beach. I know everyone's thinking it's going to be somewhere up here in the, where the Divine Towers all meet in the middle. Maybe. But this beach, there's way too much going on this beach for nothing going on this beach. Whole bunch of shipwrecks. So people have been coming to this land for a long time and are being stranded and shipwrecked upon this beach. And look at all of these lost souls. And look at the ships out in the distance. I think this is where we're gonna access a ghost ship or a regular ship taking us to a new land. Exactly. Yeah, that's my guess. And again, if it happens, you heard it here first. Now, there is another cave, right? I swear I'm missing a cave right around here. Orphan of Cause fight in the fishing hamlet? Yeah. Can you give me simple pixel art game to make for Python 2D Wait, like you wanted to give you the idea for the game, or should I give you an existing game that you'll make a project on? Getting the no bonfire and no death trophy for Dark Souls 2 are a pain? Sure is, that's why I've never done it. And never will. Here's the cave. Trina's lilies. Well, where's the cave entrance? Oh, it's up on that ledge. I see it. Some kind of chalice dungeons? Oh, don't put that evil on me. An idea for a game? Okay. Okay, idea for a game. You play as an armadillo. You play as an armadillo who fell asleep rolled up into a ball on some farmer's land in Texas. It just so happened that this farmer was growing soybeans, and you fell asleep in the field and you got harvested, and you got carried away to New York City. And in New York City, you have to find your way back all the way to Texas. You have to navigate the streets of New York City to find an Uber to get back to Texas, and rolling is your only ability. I mean, I want to play that game now. So, now what? Checkmate. Armadillo 2, Lost in New York. Rolling only in a straight line at that, exactly. I think I would play a game rolling as an armadillo 100%. Listen, all I want 5% royalties. That's it. You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? Challenge accepted. Hop, 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 hop. Wait, so just Sonic Frontiers? Is that what that is? Did I just describe that? I hope I did. Ah, big rat. Anticipated. It's funny. We were just talking about them carrying leprosy because I touched one in Florida and was worried I got leprosy. It's true though. I heard good things about Stray. I wanted to get a little cheaper before I try it. How about a game where you play as a pet cat, but you basically have to cause chaos around the house? I think you do that in Stray, don't you? At some point? Oh, right. This stinks. Yeah, I brought no fire. I fire arrows a little bit, thankfully. Hey, Nix, yeah, only for just to the end of this cave, really. Florida leprosy might be worse than the regular kind. That's true. It's almost definitely worse. An actual Metroid game? You do Metroidvanias, but you don't play Metroid. Yeah, fair. Problem is, it's hard to play Nintendo games. They really kind of frown on it. I don't think they understand how advertising works. Use the crafted poison berry things? The boluses? There we go. Your sister made up a song about leprosy based on the song, yes. Leprosy. Leprosy made my toes fall off. Dumbest boss ever, right? Yep. Leprosy. There's a fungus growing over me. My lips are where my nose should be. Klein, rather. Figured I'd drop a message since your channel is super nostalgic to me. I miss those days. Glad you're back doing YouTube. I've been back a while, but nice to see you. What made you stumble on the channel so long ago? You probably won't remember. Oh, I should probably read your first message. I was streaming Skyrim. You're going, no, I remember Normus. Yes. Normus, hi. Oh man, blast from the past. That's awesome. Between the Godskin duo or the Slam and Jam duo, aka Ornstein and Smo, who do you think would win? Ornstein and Smo. Because when one of them dies, the other one becomes super beefy. Yeah, Normus, I 100% remember. That was a long time ago. Is that when we were doing the Skyrim roulette? Absolutely fantastic. Love it. So good to see you. And I'm about to wrap up though. But that's all right, because maybe you can find your way back again. Oh, you were using them on your plate. I got you.
There you are. Shall we commence?
Anyway, folks, that was gonna do it. I gotta get some food in me. Probably gotta get some food in kids. Which kids? I don't know. I'll have to find some. But this has been a blast. This has been an absolute blast, as always. Here I am. This is what I look like. Never forget it. So if I run into you on the street, make sure you come up and say hi if you're ever in Rhode Island. You know, the state that's all of this big. turn my character around. Just feed the neighbor kids. That's fair. That's fair. Anyway, guys, have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to all the new members and the super chats, and just for all of you sweet, sweet, amazing people hanging out in chat and just making me feel just way too good. I'm gonna have to go tone that down. But thank you all so much for watching. And oh, wait. And I will see you next time. And this is how I end the stream. I just leave. I just walk away. You're gonna stick around anyway. Who knows? Are you still here? Hey, this is Blue from under the desk. Oh, you can still see my hair. There we go. Hey, it's time to leave. You gotta go. You have better things to do. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream now. I gotta reach up and get my mouse. Hold on. I don't have hotkeys set up. I'm not very good at this streaming thing.